All right, now let's get to a little good news mixed with a little bad news. Sageworks out with its list of the best and the worst performing sectors of the economy in the past 12 months. And the best performing sectors might surprise you a little bit. Brian Hamilton is CEO of Sageworks. He's in Stamford, Connecticut today for some odd reason, and joins us now the best and worst in this Fox Business exclusive interview. You know, through all the talk, Brian, about the death, and the demise of healthcare, seems from your data that healthcare-related industries are doing pretty doggone well.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. That's a mega trend, no doubt about it. And remember, the effects of healthcare legislation really haven't taken effect, so that's really not surprising. That's a huge mega trend. As the baby boomers get older, obviously, we're getting sicker. We're not as healthy as we were, so we expect that to continue.
Brian, it's Dagan. Good to see you. Is it unhealthy, though, for the economy as a whole, where you have one industry that sucks up more and more resources and more jobs?
Well, definitely. If you're looking for long-term sustainability, you want a much broader recovery, and we don't see that yet. I mean, really, we've looked at this for now, if you think about it, the last couple of years. Information technology is doing fine, healthcare is doing fine, or medical-related industries are doing fine, but there's a lot of broad weakening across the economy that continues, basically.
Yeah, listen, do you expect this trend to continue, Brian? I mean, is this even with the Healthcare Reform Act? I mean, is there any way to gauge if those are still going to be the boom industries of the future?
Yeah, look, that's the magic question. We do not know what effect the legislation is going to have on these industries. But think about it. If the legislation affects these industries negatively, then, you're really blunting one of the strong industries that we've seen over the last couple of years.
Speaking of, well, let's talk about the weakness, Brian. You're looking at your weakest industries are in oil and gas, energy, and then also in parts of real estate. And if you look at these numbers, they're shocking in and of themselves, down 33% and a little bit less. But you compound that with the weakness in the prior year, and it's stunning that they're still worsening.
Unbelievable, isn't it? It's just incredible. We've been saying that for a while. Look at real estate. Any industry associated with real estate, you look at mineral extraction and such, that's all associated with real estate development. Your point is really well taken, Dagan. Those are compounded negatives, right? So last year there were some negative returns. Now this year there's more negative returns. So if you look at the base year as compared to now, things are a mess in real estate.
How bad? I mean, anecdotally we hear about how bad it is, Brian, but what is your data really showing? I mean, all real estate is local, they say.
Yeah, well, try to sell... Right, sorry, Brian. Try to sell a house, be a broker, try to develop land, try to get a loan to develop land, try to be a construction guy building on these lots. That's a major part of our economy. 1 million businesses are construction companies in our economy, and then there's a whole bunch of ones associated with that. So really, frankly, we have not seen recovery in real estate over the last 2 years. The one positive, and I think the gentleman was alluding to it, if you look at the retail sector, we've predicted that that would be the first one to start slowly recovering. So that's pretty good. It's not super healthy, but it bodes a little bit better for the next 12 months.
Brian Hamilton, CEO of Sageworks up in Connecticut, breaking down data like nobody else can over there.